most decorated wrestlers in the current Indian wrestling system at this point in time. Vinesh Fogart had secured a medal in the World Wrestling Championships, and now it is the turn of Bajrang Punia to achieve it. Breaking news, folks. Bajrang Punia has secured his fourth medal at the World Wrestling Championships that have been held in Belgrade. It is a fitting achievement because this is the fourth medal that Bajrang Punia has achieved. He had secured a bronze and a silver in Budapest in 2018 and 2019. He had secured the bronze at Nur Sultan, and now he has once again secured a medal in the World Wrestling Championships in Belgrade. But this win will be very, very important considering the heroic effort that Bajrang Punia put in. Remember, folks, he was already out of the silver and gold medal contention after he had lost in the quarterfinals. But luckily, his American opponent, who defeated him in the quarterfinals, went to the final, and that is why Bajrang Punia could go into the repechage rounds in the World Wrestling Championships. But you might have all seen Bajrang Punia wearing a protective mask around his head. He was wearing a protective gear around his head. Why was that? Because Bajrang Punia in his bout on Saturday had suffered a very deep gash on his head. There was extensive bleeding, and that is the reason why, after extensive medical attention, he was cleared to wrestle. There were doubts whether Bajrang Punia would be able to wrestle, but he finally made it. And how? In the first repechage round that he had against an Armenian opponent, he was down 0-4. But in a fantastic show of never giving up, Bajrang Punia turned it around and managed to win 7-6. Then in the second round against a Puerto Rican opponent, the odds were stacked even greater. Bajrang Punia did not start out well. He was down 0-6. Then he tried to cover up the deficit, but then he was still trailing 6-9. With just seconds to go, Bajrang Punia managed to beat his opponent 11-9 and then secure the bronze medal. Truly a fantastic show of endurance and fighting determination from Bajrang Punia, folks. Because remember, he's also won the Commonwealth gold, but then the World Championship feats are something which is considered on a higher scale altogether. Vinesh Fogart had become the first Indian woman to win 2 medals at the World Wrestling Championships. Now, Bajrang Punia has finally done it. 4 medals, and that too at different stages in Budapest, Nur Sultan, and now in Belgrade. Bajrang Punia has indeed shown, folks, that whatever be the odds, he can never be put down. And remember, he was down with an injury, was not sure whether he could compete. He was down 0-4 in one of the repechage rounds, but he made it and made it 7-6. Then in the second repechage round, it is simply magnificent that he could overturn a deficit of 0-6, then 6-9, and then win 11-9. So Bajrang Punia has indeed shown that he is one of the best in the business, along with Vinesh Fogart. Every Indian wrestler who had competed in the Commonwealth Games was simply on a league of his own. But it is very, very important to understand that this is a very, very tricky position now. After the World Wrestling Championships, what will the wrestlers focus on? One more World Wrestling Championship, and then after that, you will focus on the Olympics that will take place. So that is the main reason why you have to understand that the wrestling championships are really, really a big deal. So the World Wrestling Championships are now done. Maybe it is the end of the season for all of them. And so that is why Bajrang Punia's 4 World Championship medals is truly, truly historic. Vinesh Fogart's 1 medal is also simply magnificent. So she's now the first Indian woman to win 2 medals. So Vinesh Fogart and Bajrang Punia ensured that India end the World Wrestling Championships on a high, but the other wrestlers have disappointed. So that is why there are lots to ponder in the off season now. 2023 is a very, very important year. World Wrestling Championships yet again, plus there will also be the Asian Games in Shenzhen. Then we will have the Paris Olympics. So thank you so much, folks, for listening to this live. We'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, folks. Thank you.